prepaid funerals are something that has kind of escalated a bit in the last few years, in our business anyway. We have prepaid funerals that go back, I think, to 1994, and there's a few along the way, people who came in and prearranged and prepaid their funeral. I think it's nice for a family that don't have to make their mind up about different things. One, somebody would pass away because they've already decided what services they want, where they want them to take place. So the only decision the family have to do is come up with the times that they want them to take place. When somebody calls into us, we will sit down and chat to them, and different people will go into different depths as to what they want. They will maybe just say to us, Eamon, look after the funeral. Others will sit down and decide what kind of music, coffin, what service they want, where they want it, who they want to say it, who they want to sing. They'll pick out a coffin. They may even tell us who they want to carry the coffin. So it's up to an individual how much depth they go into. It's also up to everyone has their own taste as to what coffin or music or whatever type of service they require. So we do our best to make sure that we take down and take note of what they want. The money, if they give us the money, it's put into our prepaid policy. So it's left there. It's index linked. The funeral won't go up. Once they pay us, that's it. As I said, the oldest one I have, and it goes back to 1994. So that person's funeral is secure. It'll not be any more expensive on a family. If a family decides that they want to get something outside of what the individual has either paid for or planned, it won't put a huge burden on them. If, for argument's sake, they want to get a big wreath of flowers or they want to do something kind of similar to that, like, it's not going to put a huge burden on it because the person has really kind of more or less looked after everything. They've definitely looked after the biggest part of it. Some people will pick out a coffin. Some will tell us what songs they want, and we will make sure that we take note of whatever they want. We keep that all safe and secure. It's a personal thing, how far you want to get into it, or if you just want to make sure that it's looked after. I think it's a big ease of burden on a family when a person passes away, if they have made all their arrangements and they have told us exactly what they want, that it does take a big lot of pressure off a family on a time of bereavement. It's a personal thing, and it's not everybody's maybe a cup of tea that they want to go in and talk about their funeral. Some people will even say to me when they meet me out town or meet me socially, just say, Eamon, won't you do this, or Eamon, won't you do that? And we find more and more that people are saying, I'm going to call up to Eamon and I'm going to put my details in a bit of a plan, and so as you know what to do. And they tell me then maybe that they've left the money in a particular place, whatever the case may be. So it's up to each individual how far into it they want to get or how far they want to go. But I do always say to a family or to anyone, even just to say it, just in a casual or a joke, just to say that you want a particular thing to happen when you pass away. You want to be buried or you want to be cremated. And it does ease the burden. Now, sometimes when we have somebody who comes up to prepay their funeral, we would have a fair idea that they want to be buried maybe with their wife or their husband. But once they speak to us and talk to us, we obviously have that for definite then. We also have sometimes people that will come in and maybe their husband has passed away or their wife has passed away, and they go to fix up the funeral bill and they say, Eamon, if I give you double that, would that cover me? So I suppose everyone has their own way of dealing with it and handling it, no more than death itself. But we do pride ourselves that we sit down with people, make sure that we take note of everything that they wish and require to take place when they pass away. And when they do, we make sure that it's carried out as they requested. Thanks for listening.